most important stuff is the stuff that you're doing with your wife, the Byard Family Legacy Fund. Tell me about that. What are you up to with that, Kevin?
Yeah, so the Byard Family Legacy Fund is a foundation me and my wife started a couple of years ago. Obviously, we feel like God has given so much to us and given us so much grace. We wanted to be able to extend that to people that, obviously are maybe falling on tough times or whatever the case may be. We have a lot of, because I was already doing a lot of stuff in the community already, but I felt like I wanted to be able to put something together, whereas though we can have yearly activities from, I have back-to-school events. We have a Thanksgiving event coming up as well. So if you want to look up or try to check in with all this stuff and check out for updates, you can go to ByardFamilyLegacy.org. We'll have a Christmas event going on this year, but I also host a football camp every summer. So, just a lot of stuff going on. I have a lot of initiatives I like to work on. I tend to do stuff year-round. So like I said, man, just like to be able to help out anybody that's in need because, like I said, God has extended so much grace in my life, so we want to be able to do the same.
Two beautiful babies, right? Eliana and Kevin Jr., if I'm not correct.
Yes, sir.
If I'm not wrong.
Kevin, actually, he's the fourth, actually.
Oh, okay. Kevin the fourth.
He's the fourth.
Okay, IV.
Yes,
and he's 1 month old? Is that how old he is?
No, so he's actually 1 year old now.
1 year old now. Okay, and how old?
And my daughter is 2 years old.
Okay. What time?
I don't know if you know or not, but I had a crazy story that, I actually delivered my son during training camp last year.
Okay, now. You had us at that. Hello. Okay, Kevin, say what? What happened? What happened?
Yeah, so I'm going to try to keep it short because obviously it's a long, drawn-out story.
Yes, yes, it sounds like it on its face. So what happened?
We actually, like I said, this is during training camp, and obviously we knew my wife was about to be due. My wife was actually going to be due on the 24th of August, and this was the 22nd, actually. So it's another 22nd. She's having contractions, and I'm like, okay, this night he's going to come a day early, and the contractions stop. Long story short, I went to sleep. She's yelling, crying, but I was like, I'm asleep, obviously. It's like 10 o'clock, and woke up, and my wife is, Kevin. So I'm hearing faint voices in the background. So I actually finally got up. She's in the bathroom. She's having contractions. Her water had broke. So we get up. Her mom was downstairs. She was staying with us as well. Mm-hmm. And I had to come upstairs to help her get dressed, help her get ready. So I'm running up and down the stairs, getting the car ready, putting the car seat in the car. Come back upstairs. She was getting up, putting her clothes on. I come back upstairs, and she's literally back on the ground, like on her hands and knees by the bed.
It's go time.
She can't move.
It's go time.
Yeah, saying she can't move.
Oh, my God.
I feel like the baby's coming. And I'm thinking in my head, like, this is no way this is about to happen. Like, we just got to get you to the car. The hospital's 5 minutes up the street. We'll be fine. So I'm like, okay, well, let me go back here because obviously she had her pants on. So I just want to take a peek because she said she thought like the baby's coming. I just want to see. And I look back there, and the head is already coming out.
Come on!
The head is coming out. And so I didn't have no time to panic. I just had to get back there. And, luckily we had a doula that was on the phone that was actually on her way to our house.
Okay.
But I had her on the phone, so she kind of walked me through everything. But, man, it was one of the craziest things that ever happened with me and my wife. And, I pretty much – it's funny. I always say that last season I only caught one interception last year, but it was actually two. It was actually two. And that was probably my greatest interception I ever caught.
Oh, my God. Talk about being alone on an island as a defensive back, huh? My gosh.
Is that technically an interception, though? That's the same team.
That's true. That's true. It's a reception, I would imagine. That's true. It's the same team. Well done, TJ. Yeah. Wow. Okay, yes,
I got to give all credit to my wife, even though I caught the baby. She did everything.
Of course.
Of course. It was wild.
I would say so. Boy, that puts the legacy in the Family Legacy Fund. I'll tell you that.
Hey, you're right about that.
Oh my gosh. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.